everybody. I'm CKN reporter Lucas King. Today I'm at the 2017 Southern Women's Show in Charlotte. The Women's Show series, running Friday, August 25th through Sunday, August 27th, consists of consumer events of focus on food, fashion, health, fitness, and travel, just to name a few. Join me for some of the fun. Right now I'm with Ashley Doremus, and I'm going to be interviewing her. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
So, how long have you been doing this clothesline for?
For 5 years.
Wow. So, do you have any advice for young children anywhere in the world that have to overcome a big problem?
My motto is don't let anyone tell you what you can't do. Show them what you can do.
That is a perfect motto. How many places have you traveled in the world?
The year of 2015, I went to India and I have won Down Syndrome Advocate International Award.
Wow, that is very, very inspiring. So thank you for joining us today. Joining us here at the Southern Women's Show is Olympic champion Laurie Hernandez. Laurie won gold in the team competition and silver on beam at the Rio Olympics in 2016. She also won Dancing with the Stars and wrote an inspirational book called I Got This to Gold and Beyond, all by the age of 16. Hello, Laurie, and welcome to Charlotte.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So congratulations on your huge Olympic accomplishments, also on winning Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you so much.
Let me get started by saying there are many bad celebrity role models for kids today. People that have become famous with a lot of hard work, and behind that accomplishment, you have accomplished so much at such a young age. You truly are an inspiration for kids everywhere.
Thank you so much. I mean, I definitely think it's a big responsibility to make sure that we're inspiring this next generation.
One of the things that makes you a positive role model is is how hard you work to reach your goals. Most of your childhood spent practicing and conditioning. Do you feel like you missed out on anything other kids got to experience? Is there a downside to chasing a dream that big?
There's always going to be a downside when you want to chase something so big, but it's definitely worth it when you realize that you love something so much. It's okay to risk, maybe having a few more friends or maybe going to proms and things like that you would typically go to at high school.
Oh, yeah. So when I watched your 2016 beam routine in Rio, I was struck by your sense of what seemed like total calm. Performing in front of a crowd is nerve-wracking for most people. How do you manage your nerves when you're about to perform? Any tips you can share with kids to help them calm down?
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to make sure that you're not changing anything from practice. If you try too hard or try too little, then that means you're changing and things will feel different.
Yeah.
So just keep everything the same.
Okay, so you've had the opportunity to meet a lot of famous people. Is there any you've been especially excited to meet that was exciting?
I do have to say Beyonce is probably one of my favorites.
Wow. So speaking of fame, most kids think fame is the greatest thing. Can you tell kids about the reality of fame? Is it all that it's cracked up to be? Is there a downside of fame?
There are definitely pros and cons to fame. I think one of them could definitely be that you don't have as much privacy, but you also have a platform understanding that everybody is watching and you get to speak out on the things that you feel need to be heard.
That is totally awesome. So to kids that look up to athletes like yourself, what advice would you give to kids that have a dream of making it to the Olympics or Super Bowl or whatever their life dream?
My advice would be to be confident in doing the things that you love.
Wow, that is awesome. Laurie, on behalf of the kids all across the Carolinas, thank you so much for granting me and CKN News this interview today. You truly are an inspiration. It has been a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks for having me.
So today I'm here with Larry Sprinkle, and he works with WCNBC Charlotte. So do you have any advice for young kids that want to go into the job that you have right now?
Well, I'm supposing you're probably about 11-ish. 12. And I was about your age when I was very interested in broadcasting. I say this, just like a meteorologist told me when I was a kid, if you're interested in this, study it, learn it. There's so much information out there, and like you're doing, you're on the air yourself. And so the younger you start, the better you're going to be when you get to my old age like I am now. But you're going to do
Lots of practice.
Exactly.
Well, so I have another question for you. What do you think about this Hurricane Harvey? What do you think about it?
Well, part of my job is obviously giving the information, but when you see a hurricane make landfall as big as this one is, there's a tragic part of it. There's a scientific, fascinating part, but then the human part of it, the human element, makes it one of the situations where a lot of people's lives will be affected, maybe forever. So that's when I start thinking that we give the information, but we hope people listen and take that to heart, and then we say a lot of prayers too.
Thank you so much for this interview. This has been Lucas King. Thank you. Southern women's shows reach over 275,000 women from Michigan to South Carolina. For a list of cities near you, go to their website at southernshows.com. This has been Lucas King with Carolina Kids News. Stay tuned for more.